Chumagangi, Johnny. It's your girl, Mama Love, back on this Monday morning thing. Last week we was just speaking about surviving. We didn't speak about much. We spoke about trusting and vulnerability, and that vulnerability isn't actually a sign of weakness. Showing vulnerability is an act of strength, because it takes someone strong to be able to say, I'm not doing great, I need help, I want to get better. Because if you suffer in silence, you suffer in silence, and then you die in silence, you know? And then that's when we find suicide letters, and we find people having had overdoses and all sorts of weird and wonderful things. And the response to such things and such tragedies in the world, normally from the closest people to this person, closest to this person, is why bengakhulumi, bekathulele nesikhathi sonke lesi, like why unoshwela kahare, you know? So I was having a bad week on Monday. Like when that week started, I was going through a dip. Troughs and peaks, that's my life, you know. It's either very, very high highs or very, very low lows. Everything I do is, I'm gonna say it, in excess. You know, in excess. I'm an extremist. And so I did survive the week. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you. Like, I know that I'm one person that knows for a fact that as I stand here, it's not of my own doing. It's not because I'm strong. It's not because I'm smart. It's not because I'm beautiful. Did you see my nails? It's not because I'm from somewhere, or there's nothing extra special about me. It's because I was birthed in prayer. It's because I am a child of God. It's because I've got grace over me. I've got people in my life. Some of them, they don't even tell me, you know. They just walk past and smile and grin. And I know you guys, you're out there on your knees. I don't even know why, but you're praying for me. I know that, like, everything that has kept me until today is grace, right? So I'm just going to talk a little bit more about what was happening, or what I was talking about last week, is that sometimes you don't feel like pushing on. Sometimes you don't feel like carrying on. Sometimes you don't want to. Sometimes you don't want to wake up and get out of bed. But, you know, especially if you're watching this video, you know that you're born for more than just breathing and dying. It's my favorite line. I am not born to breathe, waste oxygen, and die. That is not me. That is not why I was born, right? You know that. And sometimes, as much as the prayers are there, as much as the grace is there, you know, as much as that also, the adrenaline is there are times when you need to push yourself, you know. David encouraged himself in the Lord. There are times when you have to sit in your own space and be like, listen here. Today, I'm not going to wait to be told by Brother Mang Mang, Wena, that I'm pretty. Today, I'm not gonna wait to be told by my boss or a superior or someone I think is greater than me that I'm smart. Today, I'm not going to wait to get affirmation from somewhere else, right? I know I'm here by grace. I know that that's what keeps me, and I know that that's what pushes me. I know it's the fuel. It's in my bone marrow. But there are times when you need to be your own cheerleader. You need to stand in your own corner and be like, yo, go mommy, go mommy, go, mommy. Because sometimes your environment is not reflecting what is really going on. what you have been praying for, what's going on or about to manifest in the spirit for you, and your whole environment is telling you that you're useless, and your whole environment is telling you that you're worthless, and your whole environment is telling you that what you're doing is of no value. And sometimes you have to look like a mad person and be like, I'm going to cheer myself on, even though you guys aren't going to do it. I'm going to do this damn video, whether you guys think it's worth it or not. I know that it's making a difference. I know why I started doing it. And in my heart, I know exactly where it's taking me. So this week, guys, whether it's a glum week, whether it's a slow week, whether it's a fast week, whether it's a week where I don't know what's happening for you, remember this. You can also just be your own cheerleader. When the world stops cheering you on, it's not time for you to hide. It's not time for you to put your head in the sand. It's not time for you to back down. It's not time for you to be like, oh, I'm so sorry for myself. I feel so crappy. No. It's time for you to encourage yourself in the Lord. And remember that you are living on purpose. You're living on purpose. I don't even know if you guys get that. I'm not just living. I'm living intentionally. But I'm not only just living. You know how we live on air and a car moves on gas? What moves me, what keeps me living is purpose. So I'm living intentionally, but I'm also living on purpose. So this is why I do this every week. So, I mean, it can't just be me. So there are times when you'll be like, I know I'm not the best at A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but look, I'm still amazing. I'm not Miss SA, but I'm still amazing. I'm not Guinea's what for what, but I'm still amazing. There's a place for me on this earth. There's a purpose for me on this earth. There is things to be moved, mountains to be shook. There are systems to be broken, yokes to be broken by Mamelo. And that's what we're doing this week. We're encouraging ourselves in the Lord. We're living on purpose. We are being our own cheerleaders. We're like, if the world can't see us for what we are, what we really know we are. Because when they came to anoint David, he was out there smelling like sheep. Huh? He had dealt with lions and whatnot. He was out there smelling like sheep. And then one thing he comes and he wants to anoint, he's looking at the oldest of David's brother and he's like, surely this is him. Why? Because he looked the part. He was tall. His stature allowed him to look like a king. But God was like, no, that's not the one I called you to go and anoint. The one I called you to go and anoint is out there smelling like sheep. Yeah? Encourage yourself in the Lord this week. Be your own cheerleader this week. Remind yourself that you're worth it this week. Love yourself this week. No one's going to do it for you. You know what? If you keep depending on people to do it, people will drop you at some point. And when they drop you, your world will stop. But you're worth so much more than that. You are worth so much more than that. Be great. Be unapologetically great. Be your own damn cheerleader. That's it. That's it for us this week, guys. We're sitting in our own corners, panting for ourselves, because we're doing this. We're doing this, and the grace is there. It's in abundance. It's there for us to be who we are born to be. We cannot die in silence, in our corners, doubting ourselves. It's not what we were born to be. It's not who we were born to be. Have a blessed week, guys. I love you. I know this is a 360 from last week, but just stay with me. Stay with me, guys. I love you. Have a blessed week. Bye.